Hey, what's up, everybody? More Maximum News coming at you from the crew. Salty Sniper, Quasi 91, and myself, Smoking Jay. And fellas, let's get into it.
Let's get busy.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out a way that this game is going to make money, saying that it's free to play. And YouTube, being the gurus of 2K, had an idea that maybe Modus wants to adapt. So you guys go ahead and take it.
I mean,
I know nothing about this.
It was Salty's idea first, so I'm going to let him elaborate, and I'll come right behind.
Perfect. So I would love to start out with you guys telling you about the 2K My Player. So if you guys play NBA 2K, you know what the My Player is, but for those who don't, I will explain it to you. So basically, it is a career mode where you can play through your career at any point in time. There's an online mode to it as well, where you can play with your friends in the park, or you can go to a competitive scene in the rec, or Pro-Am, some of you may know it. And basically, you start at a certain overall, at 60 overall, and you can, this is going to sound bad, you can buy your way to the top to, I think, what is it, Quasi, 85 overall right away?
85 overall right away if you want to spend that money on that VC, baby.
Yes, sir. Or, hear me out, you can grind. All right? We all love a nice little grind every once in a while.
Heck yeah, Quas loves working for that VC, bruh.
Hey, man, look here, Five Guys.
But basically, you can do a lot of things in this where, you can just play it casually, you can have fun, or, if you get real good at it and you feel like, you know what, I want to play this competitively, you can do that too. And we think that Modus can put this in Maximum Football by making a Modus My Player, if you will.
A Modus player. He doesn't brag too much, he's Modus.
I think it was my idea. Sorry if I'm stealing Quasi's or Jay's idea. But I thought, the other conversation we were having the other day, or in a previous video,
11v11,
where people, it's going to be hard to get people to play linemen, correct?
Yeah.
100%, yeah. At least offensively.
I thought, okay, so what if your linemen were CPUs? Now, before y'all lineman heads get at me, just calm down. Listen. The game is a new era. People like the skill positions. So you can be the quarterback, you can be the running back, you can be the wide receiver, whatever position you want to be. But the linemen are
come
CPUs.
on, that's what they wanted to be before they blew up and got big and like, I'm a lineman now.
Like, I kind of like the East.
I don't think anybody ever grew up and was like, I want to be a 250-pound plus man, smashing up against another 250-pound plus man.
I want to be a guard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dad throws you the football, and the first thought in your mind is,
I'm be a lineman.
Little bunch of guys.
Everybody wants their kid to be the star quarterback.
100%. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna say too, Kai. This just doesn't spin off just the mode and having fun in it. This spins into like appearances, clothes, gear, cleats, tattoos, jewelry, whatever the heck you want to add into the game to put up for purchase. I'm telling you right now, as a person that plays 2K nonstop, and you too, Salty, you know the drill. I'll buy it. I'll buy everything. I have a problem. Everything. I want to look good and feel good. What does Deion say all the time, Jay?
Look good, play good.
That's right. That's right.
That's the truth. Nobody want to be out there looking like a scrub, especially on a football field. You out there island.
As 2K would say, you don't want to rock out with them doo-doo Browns.
Yeah, the doo-doo Browns.
Yeah. Out there, Ric Flair.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah, I don't think they can miss with this at all. I'm assuming this will take a couple years to implement. I'm not saying it's going to be right out the gate, but I will throw money at the screen Modus. I'm just saying.
Yes.
But that VC, as it's called in 2K, that could be an easy way where Modus can make their money. Because, again, game is free to play.
100%. You can't complain.
Have to make money.
Yeah. You can't complain. Like, example, I have to pay $70 for 2K and then $100 for a max player. If I get maximum, which I will, there's literally no charge to me. I will spend 100 or 150 on stuff to buy whatever I want, level my player boost pack. There's another thing, stealing it from there, Smoking Jay. My player boost packs. I'll buy that too. I don't care, man. Give it to me, I'll buy it.
That's right.
For real. That's dead serious. I don't think they miss out on a huge opportunity if they don't do that.
Now, in that same vein, you guys were talking something about like special events and how 2K has something like that, or?
Yes, sir. Well, see, they do holiday events, all of them. They also do random sporadic events. They just did one for this weekend called the 90s, which only 90 overall or above can participate in. And what the cool thing about events is that you cannot buy this item. You have to earn it by winning the event and being the best at the event. And you walk around looking all snazzy with whatever item it is, and nobody else can have it. That's what makes events cool.
You have to place usually top 3 out of thousands, if not millions, to get the exotic and special rewards.
See, that's cool. So it's really like when you see somebody with that, you're like, hey, that's cool.
You know that guy committed.
Oh, this guy is good. Or, there's the dark side where people boost, but we won't talk about that.
We don't need that.
Always.
But I just think it'd be dope. You don't even have to have like special presents at the end of the road. It'd be dope, but holiday events in general, just something simple like that. Like imagine playing and the arenas change to snow or whatever, or fall and like that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Like just loading up and playing.
Christmas lights, Halloween themes.
Yep, simple stuff. Now, Jay, this was yours. Number 3 on this here list is custom uniforms from eras, the 30s, 70s, 80s.
Oh yeah, and like go all in, like from the look of the pants, the leather helmets, what the shoulder pads look like, and you can put that out as like a pack.
And Modus, so you can bring Jay in because he was alive back then. He knew what they looked like.
I'm not. Yes, I am. No, but from like all the different, not like the uniform styles from the 70s, of all the face masks that were out at that time. Yeah, neck rolls. So you could recreate, basically any player, and the look of that team is authentic to that era. It's not like in Madden where, they put, somebody old in the game and it's got like a one bar. I want to see them in their full garment.
The perfect example for me is like Mean Joe Green, right? He had a very specific look. Sean Taylor.
Shoulder pads.
Specific look. Yeah. Just players like that you like when you didn't even have to see their face. All you had to do was see what they were wearing, and you knew exactly who it was.
And here's the thing here's the thing that you could do. Remember how you said Sean Taylor used to have tape around his face mask?
Yes, sir.
Have where you can, do that to players.
Recreate the face mask. Yes, sir. I would. Best believe it. Greatest of all time.
Now, what do we have next?
It is limited numbers of custom team slots. Now, this right here might piss a lot of people off, especially the big creators, right? But let's just reiterate that the game is free and it has to earn money, okay? Yes. This is just ideas for them to earn revenue. Don't come at us, okay? All right?
Yeah, it'd be cool, like, when you get the game for free, you have just 10 free custom teams. So you can create a custom league. The rest of the league would be populated with their teams, but you would have 10 teams that you could add to your custom league.
Now,
if you want to add additional teams.
What you're elaborating on is not just a team, right? It's the jerseys, the stadium, the whole shebang in that slot, right? It's not just a team.
Yeah. Okay. And you could do there's other things you could do. You could sell like archetypes, like teams that play a certain way.
100% good.
Run and gun.
As long as it's not boosted players or boosted coaches or boosted things for pay to win, air quote, you can do whatever really you want.
Yeah, balance it. It'd just be a template for a team. They just automatically would be loaded with those stars at those positions.
Here's the thing. You wanted to play like the 85 Bears?
Ooh.
Get the 85 Bears template box. You know what I'm saying? Just an example, All right, moving on to number 5, custom league sizes. Now, I think this goes hand in hand with the custom team slots. Now, that was the idea I had. I remember now, mid-recording. If you guys were playing Battlefield back in the day, you could rent servers, right? and have whatever type of rule set and whatever map rotation, whatever you want. Now imagine you being able to have you rent your server, but depending on how many people are in your league and how much money they were going to do, let's say it's 100 people, they all put in $5, whatever, and you can have 100 team server, or 32 and it's $1 a team, whatever it may be, and you can have your own rule set, your own everything, and it'd be yours. It'd be nobody else's. You couldn't, like, nobody could mess with your stuff. It'd be your server. I think that would be dope. What do you guys think?
Oh, 100%. That'd be cool to have your own, like, little private server for your league.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, it could be tied in, like, maybe, like, Neon Sports would be involved in it, or maybe their own website to where it updates every time the game's played or something like that. Let you know to keep track of trades and, like, stats and all that stuff. I don't know, just cool stuff like that.
No, that's an awesome idea. Just automatically, just all that baked in. That'd be, like, phenomenal. That'd be awesome.
You would almost need something like Neon Sports if you had something like 64 teams. That's chaos.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny because I said in the last video, like, Salty, how do you even manage all that data? Like, imagine 100 teams. Like, how do you do that?
And people would fill those leagues. Like, if it was possible, there's people out there that would jump into that chaos.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this last but not least subject would be the biggest, I think. And I think this potentially could make them the most money of all. Custom sounds. And man, what I mean to tell you. Now, obviously, you can't have any vulgar stuff. Okay, it's a football game, guys. This isn't GTA. But let's broad this out. So you'd have custom sounds for scoring, team intros, fan chants, penalties, taunts, all that stuff, and not to mention, you can expand because there's no NFL license, so you could have like some really like wild stuff that you can't really see in an NFL field as far as sounds.
If you have a custom team in Philly, you want to know, like, if you're the visiting team, that you're in Philly.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, I think the only hurdle would be copyright, right? Wouldn't that be the only hurdle they would have? Like, if you would put a DMX song in there, I'm assuming that DMX's family would want his money. You know what I mean?
You couldn't do that. But, I mean, you could have your own custom. They could put their own custom sounds in there.
Yeah, like
every
booze,
game
chants
does
for the
that
team.
with a creative team. They all have that.
I'm just saying, if you're a team in North Carolina and you don't have the Ric Flair woo when you score, I'm very disappointed in you.
You can have something like it. Close.
You can do your own woo. Record your own woo. It be your own woo. Okay. Well, let me just ask this question before we round this up and put it on a nice little bow on it. If you could pick one sound, what would y'all put in y'all's franchise? Like, if you could pick one.
One sound.
Mm-hmm.
It would be the ending of the Dave Chappelle show.
Oh my! How'd that go again?
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, man. Yeah, okay, all right. Kyle, what would you have?
I just want something simple. I just want like a nice little cash register sound.
Nope, I'm going full weird. I'm going. And tune in next time for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's what I'd want. Yeah. I'm watching Dragon Ball Z right now, so
wow. We had to end it like that.
Yep, damn right. No. Go ahead. No, go ahead. I've been talking too much. Go ahead.
It's going to be fun to see what they actually come up with. We're all intrigued just to see what the model's going to be, and we can't wait to play the game. But you guys got any little closing things to say before we get out the door?
Don't be scared and uptight about them having things behind certain purchase walls, guys, because the game is free. We have to support it one way or the other if you want it to be successful. Open mind, people.
It's true. Got anything, Salty?
No, sir.
All right. Until next time, for all Modus Maximum football news, any other kind of news, wrestling news, baseball news, come here, SDN Hub. Till next time, peace.